Hello everyone, very good afternoon to all of you. Madhu this side, and today we are going to learn a very interesting topic on how to perform data analysis with Google Search Console. Okay, so we'll start with that. Alright, so wait a second please. So we'll start with the presentation. So today we are going to understand on how would you perform data analysis with Google Search Console. So we will understand the fundamentals first via the PowerPoint, and then we will do the practicals. Okay, so to begin with, what you have to do is you first have to log into your Google Search Console account. Okay, so let's do that. What you have to do is go to Google and just enter Google Search Console, open the first link and click on start now. Okay, so I am on the Google Search Console of freetrue.com over here. Okay, so I have logged into Google Search Console over here. Then in the next step, what you have to do is you have to navigate to the performance report. Okay, so once you have logged in, then what is more important here is you can access the performance report by clicking on the performance tab in the left hand navigation menu. So we will navigate to the performance report over here. Okay, so I click on search results over here. Okay, so we are on the performance report over here, right? So search type is web, and this is date is last 3 months over here. So how many clicks we had in last 3 months is 45k clicks, 3.23 billion impressions, and the average CTR is 1.4%. Average position is 32.6% here. So we have a graphical presentation here as well. Okay, so based on the number of clicks, and you can see based on the number of impressions here, right? So here it is. Or Jan 7, how many clicks we had? 356 clicks, impression 23,566. Jan 16th, 26. Okay, so February 12 is 422. And if I click here on March 20, we had 615 clicks. Impression is 51,951 over here. Okay, so on March 26, we had 508 clicks. Impression is 45,946. So this is the fresh data, which is usually replaced with the final data within a few days here. Alright, so I hope this is pretty clear, guys. Yes, so let's move forward over here as well. Okay, I hope this is pretty clear, right? Yes, so we are on slide number 3. Now we are on slide number 4. Then what you have to do is you have to select date range. Okay, you can select the date range you want to analyze. Then what you can do is you can choose from predefined date ranges or create a custom one. So let's understand what is that. Okay, so here it is. If I see, this is the date range. If I click on pencil icon here, okay, so I want to check my traffic for last 28 days here. I click on apply. Okay, so last 28 days we had 15.5k clicks, 1.34 million impressions, average CTR is 1.2%, then average position is 32.6 over here. Okay, then if I click here as well, I want to say last 7 days here. I click on apply. Last 7 days we had 3.83k clicks, 327k impression, average CTR is 1.2%, average position is 32.5% here. Now I have selected the type as web, so what I can do is I select here as filter type, I select here as video, click on apply. See, from video I got 84 clicks, 2.62k impression, average CTR is 3.2%, average position is 17.8% here. So let's say if I click on image, I click on apply. From image I got 253 clicks, impression is 103k impression. Okay, average CTR is 0.2%, average position is 43. So I click on news, I click on apply. Okay, so here we have it opted for news option here. So if I click on compare web versus image here, I click on apply. See guys, now we are getting the data. Okay, so from web we had 3.83k clicks, total impressions 327k, average position is 1.2%, average overall is 32.5. okay, so average CTR is 1.2% and average position is 32.5. From image we have 253 clicks, 103k total impression, average CTR is 0.2% and average position is 43 here. Okay, so this is the graphical presentation here, so I get to understand here, right? Okay, see, from March 20 web clicks were 615, image clicks were 44, web impressions were 51,951, image impressions were 16,614 here. So you could see on March 21 we had web clicks 641, image clicks 27, web impression 48,651, image impression is 16,354 here. Okay, so this is the comparison. Okay, so March 22 web clicks is 626, image clicks is 47, web impression is 47,499, image impression is 16,822. March 23 is web clicks 576, image click is 43, web impression is 48,133, image impression is 16,752. March 25 web clicks 360, image click 22, web impression is 40,132, image impression is 10,322 over here. March 26 here is web clicks 508, image click is 37, web impression is 45,946, image impression is 12,603 here. I hope this is the data. So we are actually understanding data analysis, how this has to be done. So whatever data is coming from Google Search Console guys, so this is actually helping us to understand. I hope this is pretty clear guys. Yes, so let me know if you have any questions. I would be happy to help you all. Now we'll go to slide number 6 here. So basically now you have to view data. Once you have selected your date range, you can click on view data for various metrics such as clicks, impression, click-through rate, see that CTR and average position here. So let's understand that here as well. Okay, so now what I'll do is I wanna see last 6 months. I click on apply. Then I click here, select type here as web, filter, okay, I'll just click here as web, I click on apply. Okay, So that's last 6 months we have 92.4k clicks. Total impression is 6.41 billion impression. Average CTR is 1.4%. Average position is 34. Okay, so if I scroll down here, so just hold on a second. So now we get the complete data, right? Queries, pages, countries, devices, search appearance, and dates here. So you get to know which queries are getting you maximum number of clicks. Fleetwood is giving you 1.1231 clicks. Impression is 1979. So this is here it is. How do you identify and manage deliveries? Clicks is 546. Impression is 11,867. Okay, if I scroll down here as well, I get to understand how do you identify and manage deliveries here. It's 242 clicks, 4782. Okay, so here it is. So what I can do here is I click on export tab here and I click on download as CSV file, so I can find all the data in CSV file here, right? Or what I can do is I click export and go to Google Sheets here. So we have Google Sheet opening over here as well. So hang on for a few seconds here. See guys, here it is. So I have the complete data here, right? Okay, so this is the list of keywords here. Yes. So how do you identify and manage deliveries? Which keyword is giving you maximum number of clicks, impressions? CTR, this is giving you CTR of 62.20%, which this is something very important over here. Okay, so this is giving you how do you identify and manage deliveries. This is 242 clicks. Okay, then you go down over here as well, delivery problems and solutions here. Alright, so if I scroll down here, I get the list of 1000 keywords here, right? So this is the list of 1000 keywords. Now if I click on pages tab here, right, so see I get a complete database here, which page is giving me maximum traffic past 6 months here. Okay, so these are the pages which gives you traffic here, right? Okay, so these are the list of pages, is number of clicks, number of impression, what is the CTR and position here. Okay guys, so this is something very important. So this is how you can perform data analysis with Google Search Console over here. Alright, so if you have any questions you can ask me in the comments here. So you can see how many pages we have in the database is like 1000 pages here. Okay, so this particular page is something very important, first two pages here. Okay, so I'll tell you which pages is getting a maximum traffic here. Okay, this is getting us maximum traffic, so I'll bold this particular thing over here as well. This is how it is. I hope this is pretty clear guys. Then if I click on countries tab here, so I get to understand from which country we are getting most traffic here, right? From United States is maximum traffic. In United States, India, Nigeria, South Africa, UAE is 4713 impressions. CTR is 2.63% here. Then we have Kenya, Malaysia, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, Pakistan, Tanzania, Singapore, Nepal here as well. Right, so it's like US, India, UAE. Okay, so till Australia. Okay, till Pakistan we are getting maximum traffic over here as well. So this is how you have to do the filtering part over here as well. Then if I click on devices, it tells me from which device you're getting maximum traffic here. It's mobile 51526, desktop is 39915, tablet is 922, impression is 42796. Okay, CTR is 2.15% here. I click on search appearance, so I understand videos. We have clicks 5799, good page experience 1424, translated result is 291. Okay, impression is for video is 242006, good page experience is 92735, translated results is 10420, CTR is 2.40%, for videos for good page experience is 1.54%, then for translated result is 2.79%, position for videos 21.9, good page experience is 39.1, translated result is 7.75 over here as well. So I hope this is pretty clear, guys. Now I could help you to understand the data over here. Now we have to do the data filtering. So what you can do is you can filter the data by clicking on the filter button, which will allow you to filter by devices, type, country, query, page, and much more as well here. So I go back to Google Search Console over here. So here it is. Now I want to do the data filtering part here, right? So I click on search, then here you can do the filtering part. You can do filtering by image, videos as well, so which I have already shown this to you. Okay, so this is pretty clear, guys. So you can do the data filtering part over here. Okay, so now what you can do is you can get the data as pages, countries, devices, search appearance, and dates as well. So this is something very important for you to understand as well. Yes, so which I have shown this to you. Then what you have to do is you have to analyze the data. Once you have filtered the data, you can analyze it to gain insight into your website performance. So in that case, you can see which pages and queries are driving the most traffic to your site, which pages has highest CTR, and which countries your visitors are coming from, right? So here it is, guys. So if I click here, I scroll down here, so this particular page, how to detect if a GPS tracker is placed in a vehicle, this page is giving me 16,927 clicks, impression is 559512. Okay, so this is giving me maximum clicks here. Then 10 safety measures schools should adopt to ensure the safety of students, 12,014 here. Then 70 benefits of choosing school bus for students here. Okay, so this is getting maximum traffic here as well, right? So I have exported the data here as well. Okay, as for query, you get the complete CTR as well. So for example, I have a page as per query, how do you identify and manage deliveries, right? So here it is. This is how me 4%, and Fleetwood is giving me 62% CTR, which is really great. So this is something very important, guys, to understand the CTR, number of clicks, number of impressions, CTR, and position as well. Okay, so this is how you can perform data analysis with Google Search Console over here. Then you can export the data. You can export the data to a CSV file for further analysis in a spreadsheet program such as Excel here. So what you can do here is you can just click on the export tab, and here you can download the file as CSV or download as Excel file. Okay, I hope this is clear. So you can also do data analysis with Google Search Console by linking it to your Google Analytics account. So this will allow you to see how Pre-click data like queries and impression correlate with post-click data like bounce rate and transactions. So you can analyze your site search traffic and performance, fix issues, and make your site shine in Google search results as well over here. Okay, so what I'll do is I click on analytics.google.com over here. Alright, so here it is. So hang on for a few seconds. Okay, so this is the data from Google Analytics for past 30 days. 1.4k users, new users is 1.3k, event count is 16k, and currently we have 3 users in last 30 minutes from India, Iraq, and UAE as well. Alright, now you might be wondering, how do I link my Google Analytics with Google Search Console here? So what steps you need to follow? So first thing is you need to have the editor role for the Google Analytics account and owner permission for the Search Console that you want to link. So what are the steps? You have to sign into your analytics, then you have to click on admin and navigate to the property. Okay, there it is. I click on admin here. Okay, so now see, here it is. I click on admin, navigate to the property in which you want to see Search Console sharing. In the property column, click on property settings here. Okay, so then what you have to do is you have to click on property settings here. Okay, see, we have already linked our Google Search Console to Google Analytics here, right? Then scroll down to Search Console setting. You should see the URL of your website, that confirms your website is verified in Search Console and that you have permission to make changes. Okay, so here it is. If I click scroll down here, see, I'll get all the options here, right? Okay, this is already linked here, guys. See, our Google Search Console is already linked to Google Analytics here. So this is something very important for you guys to understand. Property settings here is linked. Alright, so if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments here. So in property settings you have different tabs, right? You have property access management, data stream, event conversions, audiences as well. So if you have not linked your Google Search Console to Google Analytics, then you might get an option here, but as we have already linked and this is serving very nicely, so you will not have this particular option here as well. With Google Search Console, you can analyze your site search traffic and performance. Then you can see which queries bring users to your site, and they analyze your site impression, clicks, and position on Google search as well, guys. So now what is more important here is you can also submit sitemap and individual URLs for crawling and review your index coverage to make sure that Google has the freshest view of your site, right? So additionally, you can also receive email alerts when Google identifies issues on your site and sees which URLs are affected by these issues here. Okay, so what I'll do is I close this tab here. Okay, so here it is in the indexing tab here. What I can see here is I have pages, video pages, sitemaps. I click on sitemaps here. So here it is, guys. You can enter your new sitemap. So we have already created a sitemap.xml file here, right? So how you can create sitemap.xml file, right? So we'll understand that as well. Okay, so sitemap XML file generator. Okay, so this is the first link over here. create a Google sitemap online. You just have to enter your URL. I say as leadroad.com. I click on start. So this tool will actually help us create sitemap.xml file here, guys. So hang on for a few seconds over here. So we will have sitemap.xml file very soon, which will be generated. Okay, and then what we can do is, once sitemap.xml file is generated, then you can actually submit your sitemap.xml file in Google Search Console here. And once that file goes in Google Search Console database, then automatically that file is crawled, and then Google will have complete information about all the pages of your website in their database as well. Alright guys, so let's wait for a few seconds. It's telling us 1.06 passed, 0.23 remaining here. Okay, then if I move to the next slide, okay, so then what you can do is you can optimize your content with search analytics to see which queries bring user to your site, and then you can analyze your site impression, clicks and position on Google search, right? Then, as we already discussed, you can submit sitemaps and individual URL for crawling and review your index coverage to make sure that Google has the freshest view of your site. Okay, then we are already discussing this point, which is actually repeating because it's very important. You can start receiving email alerts when Google identifies issues on a site and see which URL are affected by these issues here. Now we will discuss on how you can actually submit a sitemap. It's very simple. You have to open your Google Search Console, then you have to make sure you are on a domain name. Click on sitemap, submit a sitemap by writing your domain name and adding sitemap.xml file at the end of it. Okay, so guys, here it is. So it's still getting loaded, so you have to be patient here. Okay, so you just have to click on sitemap, and then once your file is added, you have to add sitemap.xml file we have already created over here. Alright guys, okay, so with this I end my today's presentation. If you need any kind of help or assistance, you can be in touch with me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is +91 98502 76340, or you could send me an email at scmother@gmail.com. Thank you so much for your valuable time. Have a wonderful day, guys.